It did not. It did not help. But it's fine. I'll just have my image be a little bit stranger than yours. It's not like I'm trying to do anything here that is visual. Anyways, so we have the list here. So today was Water Temple, which I've made over here. This one. A Water Temple. Which was kind of nice. It didn't quite pan out the way I wanted it to, but it was like, 30 minutes. 60 minutes, something like that. On it, so, not too bad. I've also started on Raven's Reach, because this one I wanted to make this one a big one. A big city map. But I was thinking we would go into Crystal Cave first. I have an idea of what to do, but I don't know if I can do it. Then we can see about some of the stuff next week as well and such. But for now, let's try Crystal Cave. Now, it would either be Fantasy Regional or Battle Maps. Fantasy Battle Maps. I think Regional might work better with Perspective. Because, for what I have in mind. Which is gonna require some experimentation. Because I have no idea how this is gonna work out. So, I don't think this one has any, like by default, I don't think it has any crystals, does it? Oh yeah, it does have these, I forgot. For gore, I use these plentiful in my Hell map, but I wanted to maybe try to get something, because what I want is, maybe we could use the iceberg as a test. I want to put down, like, I'll just put down some test bits here. Because I want to try and create like a translucent crystal, something that could like look like it's in the foreground. As that's a much bigger one. I probably will be using this anyways as a piece, but yeah, like something that's here in the foreground, and then it's like translucent, which obviously like opacity tool does some of the job, but I'm wondering if some of the blend modes would help with it. The lighten mode actually gets rid of the shadows on this thing. It seems to get rid of the shadows. Yeah, it just gets rid of the shadows on this, so lighten might actually be good for like if there's foreground crystals. Screen does basically the same, but just less contrast. Color dodge is kind of something I was looking for, but it's also, it does, like, it gets a little bit too harsh. So maybe not. Overlaying then would work if it was like something inside of a crystal. Overlay could work. Okay, hard light seems to act pretty nicely here. There could be some that are hard light as well. Ooh, luminosity gives it really that sort of translucency. But it also, well, adds luminosity to the stuff in the background, which might not be that bad. So that might work as well. So lighten, hard light, and luminosity. Let's say lighten, and let's just like create from these icebergs. Let me create a foreground. So let's put these on like 4 or something here. Maybe even 5. And then just pop in more of these. Should the coloring be a little bit, maybe a little bit saturation down? So it's more like gray crystals rather than blue ones. And then we go with random stamps here and just kind of create a... they should probably all be the 500 sized ones. This one needs to be further to the side so that we have kind of a center there. Then we would have the same thing on the upper side here. A little bit more down here. And then we need something on the side. What's casting a shadow now? These were not supposed to be casting shadows. How do I unshadow that? Because these already have like no shadow on them. The object itself. No, redo that. So I'm not sure why this is casting a shadow all of a sudden. No wait, their blend modes have become normal for some reason. Screen lighten. Lighten, there we go. Alright, so that would be kind of the like foreground sort of area here, and I think I'll just like I'll group these up and lock them up as well for now. So that's kind of what we're working with in the foreground. And I mean the background could also be just sort of more of this. But I'm thinking we want to have some kind of something here. What kind of stuff do we have? Maybe the rocky plateau here is a good one to have as a in the foreground as something that you sort of like you're coming over here and peering into the caves like that, obviously like this. And everything should be like blue tinted here. In this place. Maybe like a little bit more over there just to block it off a little bit more. So this would be like, I really wish that there was in this style that some of these people were looking the other way, because the problem is that they're always looking forward. I need somebody looking back. Let's see. In the peasants, there's some people who are just like sort of standing there. See, I would love it if this was flipped the other way around. Like not like this, but rather just because we already have this. We don't need the two flipped versions. We need one where they are just sort of looking away. I wonder. I've seen some people here during Maptober do some stuff with like silhouettes. So let's see if the brightness is brought down. All right, I mean, you could kind of get fooled into thinking that this person is looking that way. Sort of. Yeah. 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 All right. Let's see if there's any sort of like background that I want to... Well, the background's probably ice. Ice. I'm thinking maybe... Well, we'll start with ice 1. We'll see if it's too harsh or not. Okay. Yes, so that's gonna affect the... that's gonna affect those. Good to know. Yeah, those are not gonna work out. At least with the light, and let's take a look at them and see if there's other blend modes that work better with this then. Luminosity, I suppose, would help out. Well, I'll leave them like that for now. This stuff in the foreground, we can also group and lock that. I'm sort of working the wrong way around here by making the foreground first, but at least we don't need to put in any extra background stuff, so that's cool. So then we do these in the back, and this would be like real background here, all the way in the back. Hold on. We want to do luminosity for this one as well, then maybe. See if we just like put these down. Somewhat different sizes over here. To give the idea of depth. I don't know how many I should put down. I should just like go with it and just do them all. That gives us a bit of like a crystal cannon look already. Though we are now missing out on a little bit more of the perspective here, because it should be becoming more apparent over there. Let's Let's see if this calls for some cliffs. Cliffs are my favorite way of adding depth to this stuff. We need the upwards facing cliffs. Let's figure out a sizing for this. 100 maybe. So these I would put on 4, I think. Oh, even for this I need to adjust it a little bit. Let's see, hue shift this to... It's hard to say what color that is, but that seems to become blue over here. Because it kind of disappears in the background, so I think that's blue. So we'll go with that, and probably a little bit of opacity down. And that's our cliff. Like that. I guess we need to like figure out what the main thing is, which is probably these blue crystals. So for these would be the ones that really tell you the size difference here. So let's put these on their own layer. I'll also grab some of this stuff we just put down and group them up so it's easier to work on them. Group? Hello? Group? Is G. Alright. Crystals. Nope. Give me the regular ones. So let's go with like 300? Yeah, big crystals. 300 here in the forefront. Let's go 0. Layers 0. 300 crystals over here. Oh, they overlay on the others, of course. That's how layers work. Then they become like 250 over here. Because they are already different size crystals. This kind of doesn't work as great as it could, but you know, we'll work on it. Then they become 150 crystals over here. And finally 100 crystals over here. And those are like the main deal of this whole thing. I suppose this one has to just be brought down to the same level, except that it can't be brought down any lower than these. So that would be group 32. Why is it not doing anything with the layers? The layers aren't working. Interesting. Is it because it's locked? Okay, that brings up the layers. Not that far. Do we want them... I don't want them casting shadows on those other ones, though. Let's bring it to -1. And then I can work on the other crystals here to set them on the correct layer. Like that. Lock those groups so I don't select them. thinking water. I'm thinking water. Let's see. I think let's fill foreground with that as well. And let's fill background maybe with this actually. Fill a BG, and then we fill this with foreground, and then we carve out a little stream. So start big over here. Hello? I'm adding. I need to subtract. Making it smaller as we go. Quite a bit smaller there after the drop. Yeah. I'll put the roughness down. Let's try roughness 3. That maybe works out better. It's a bit too like straight over here. That's basically the idea of it. Maybe if we start from this side. I think it might be needing just like a second fork to make it a little bit more interesting. The coloring might also be a little bit off. But also what I want is to get a bit more of the shape down here. And it'll also need a little bit more of like a perspective to it. I don't know why it bends here. There needs to be a reason why it bends. Yeah, I need to add a little bit something here to make it make sense, but yeah, that already adds a little bit more interest to this. Could we use the red crystals and hue change them to... Wait. Hold on a second. Are the red crystals just the blue crystals but hue changed? Are these the same? Wait, they are the same. Ah! We've been had. Maybe some like stone, rocks, boulders. The boulder is pretty big, but I guess it's the best thing we got. So let's start by looking at the things here. So it needs to be, first of all, non-opaque. It needs to be hue shifted to blue. It doesn't get that blue, but it's good enough. I think this does call for a blend mode. Let's try the luminosity again. Oh, that kind of looks like a blue rock. Well, it looks like a blue rock, and that actually is a little bit of a problem now. That doesn't quite make sense. Why is it a blue rock right here? No, that doesn't work. God rays is something I imagine will be nice to add. Also blue, of course. These would be on like layer... Yeah, -2 might be good. No, it needs to be lower. Oh wait, no, it's getting caught by the stuff that's like overlaid here, so it's not gonna work out. Unless I blend mode this stuff. If it's in a luminosity blend, then does that work? Kinda? Yeah, but this honestly should probably be in the front. It's like barely visible. It would be more visible back here. I could have this actually be just like the light of where this person is coming from. Nah. Useless. It doesn't really show up properly, so... Nope. Trees. Trees. Some snowy trees could work out. I wonder if I could like create crystal trees. What would a crystal tree look like? Maybe like this oak here. Could this become like a crystal tree somehow? Let's see. We hue shift it to blue. Crank up the saturation. Give it some brightness as well. That's looking like where I want it to be. Oh, the color burn does turn it very crystally. A little bit too much though. Hey! Luminosity saves the day again. That looks like crystal, doesn't it? We can use these. So the blend mode doesn't save. These are also now on level 5, which is not needed. Let's do 1. Become a little bit too big. Really sells the like size difference here. This one has to be moved a little bit. Can't clip with the Yeah, clipping with the river is not good looking. Something like that. This little mountain there is bothering me a little bit. It's placed a little bit wrong. Alright, this is looking kinda nice, one thing... Oh, could we do a cave in a cave? Where does it go? Who knows? Blue. Bluify everything. Make it small. Put it over there. Blend it. Blend it. Luminosity saves the day again. And I think it needs to be a bit more opaque as well, so it doesn't jump out quite that much. What else can we add to this? What else? This feels like it needs a little bit more something over here to really sell it here. Blur it? No. Oh, this foreground should be blurred though. That's a good point. Let's see these. Edit. Blur. Yes. A tasty little blur of 10. And I guess shift it down a little bit so it doesn't... something like that. I wonder if it actually works on the foreground crystals then. If we take these... No, it's fine, the name is fine. If we take these and give them blur... I'll take it. I'll take it. You made a lot of changes. Good point, I am not saved. What is the name? 20. Maptober 20. Crystal Cave. I mean, we're almost done with this. There's a lot more you could do, but should you? Can I grab this one? This one, yeah. It's bothering me somehow. Not sure what it is that is the problem with it. Now, we have still a fair amount of like empty space here with nothing really on it. Just some textures could work. So let's just see about retexturing some of this. No, I don't like that. Maybe some like deep blue around this area. Let's see if it's this stuff. No. It's a little bit too harsh. Maybe 50% opacity. That makes this more interesting, this area here. That's a nice addition. The river itself could also use a bit more kind of alternative texture. Preferably I would texture the background here, like this side, with a smaller texture size, but I'm not gonna bother. We'll be fine. Put some of that over there. Some of it around the crystals as well. We'll just use this to add a bit of texturing here and there, just for fun. Some random patches. Random patches are the way to go. Is that it? That line there. Let's see. It's this group. Oh, it's built into that one. Yeah. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Done and done. 30-minute map. Boom. Then let's see. Next one would be Forgotten Paradise. I don't have any sort of idea for that. Maybe I could actually use a Babylonian tile set for the regional. Yeah, that could actually be kind of cool, because I haven't been able to use that. So like Babylonian tile set in the middle of a jungle. And Terra Mines sounds a lot like Arachnophobia. And Deep and Dark. I don't know about Terra Mines. Unusual Collection would be some sort of like, well, collection. Orc rock. I was thinking there's a rock that's the shape of an orc. that's it. NASA Surprise. Spiders. Sunken Continent. I can see clearly. Like that's world map for sure. With like a big sunken continent in the middle, maybe partially sunken. Oh, that would be more interesting actually. But it'll be interesting because that'll require like several elevation steps, kind of like Water Temple did. Yin and Yang, no idea what to do with that. Some sort of like duality of things. Poison, that's going to be a green map. Other portal. I was thinking about doing something about Portal, the game. Raven's Reach is the big city map, and Moon, I have no idea what that's gonna be. We could work on Sunken Continent. Kind of feeling that right now. It would be a fantasy world, I think. Like Parchment World could work, but I feel like Fantasy World you get to bring it out a little bit more. Maybe. So I could actually use the world generator for this. We would have a lot of ocean. Just like kind of create the surroundings. Something like this. And then I would delete this. And this is where the continent would be. Now the question is, how do we make this all sort of go in smooth? And I think what that means is that I need to actually take off the mask effects for the mask here, so that I can copy the same kind of idea as the foreground into the background, but then just sort of overlay it with water. So firstly I want to figure out what the water is. I feel like a darker water is gonna look better here. Maybe like a dark water and then a light ground, so it gives a nice contrast. In terms of the foreground, let's see about land 14 here, maybe. And now it's green on green, so I don't know about that. Maybe the land should be something else. Well, the land will probably be a bit of several things. Maybe this is what the like edges of these are, and then we would have this here in the foreground as kind of the base of this all. Just sort of getting an idea here for this surrounding. And then we would create here in the background, we would create the Sunken Continent. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Let's make it a big blob, because we can then shape this a little bit more with the ocean tool. Should a continent have a shape, a particular shape? Nah, I think it's fine. What it could do though, it could do the thing where it like mirrors everything around it here, as if it was like a jigsaw piece that got pulled out of this surrounding. We just sort of mimic the shapes of the surrounding areas here. Something like that. It doesn't look quite so great at this point, at least, but we'll see. And then the idea would be to overlay this with, like, water. Not like this, but with... but first we need to, like, create the continent as it would have been before it sunk. I don't know, would there be a lot of greenery over here? Has it just sunk? Has it been sunken for a while? These are all great questions. Some splotches here and there of different stuff. I don't know. Then what I do definitely want over here is some mountains, because I want the mountains to be sort of partially submerged. We'll do some hills here and there. That one... not simple trees, these. Swamp trees. Line these up here. Some jungle trees to kind of add to this mountain. Some bushes. Autumn shrubs. A couple of palm trees here. This is inexplicable desert here. Sometimes you just gotta have stuff for no reason at all. Would have a nice forest up here. Gotta have lots of nice forests. Another nice forest down here. It's gonna be a big one. Imagine I want to add dead trees here and there to this whole thing, because if this has recently been drowned, then these trees are probably not gonna like it. Trees don't like to be underwater, I think. What else? Terrain features. We could do cliffs over here. Gotta love cliffs. I don't want to put it there. Let's see. Cliffs, cliffs, cliffs. Add a couple of cliffs over here. There we go. That makes it a little bit more interesting already. A big crater in the middle here. Is that the origin of the sink? Maybe. With a whirlpool on it. Maybe. Then we want to look at some there's are there ruin icons? No. There's these icons, but I'd like isometric ruins if you got them. Don't think there are any isometric ruins. There's human ruins. I mean, I could also just like build the cities in here. Let me make these elven settlements in here. The elves got bonked. That'll give it a theme. Why not just use them all? It's gonna be the one right there. Oh, needs to be brought up. Now, I haven't done this very smart. That's going to be a little bit challenging to actually execute, but we'll see. I'll have to do some pretty minute work. Is there anything else to add? These clouds might actually work pretty well in here as underwater clouds. As sort of a fog kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty much it. Then we can look more into these textures. The problem with the world map stuff is that it's not very it's not very textured. So you kind of have to overlay the stuff that's more like texture-y. Add maybe the dirt thing here to give it a little bit more of that something, as well as the grass. That just sort of textures it up. Dirties it up a little bit. I imagine a lot of that's gonna disappear here soon, but that'll be fine. Because then what we want to do is we want to take this ocean texture that we have here, which is this one, and we want to start bringing it in with the opacity tool, I think. So we want to kind of hit almost everything with... Oh, first, before all of this, I need to take everything here in terms of steps and flatten to background. There we go. Because then we can sync this thing. So we start with a very light coloring here. You can barely tell I did anything. But then it's just gonna keep on going. Increase the opacity every time, and this should hopefully allow us to kind of mask this out. As said, the peak of the mountain I want to keep. As well as this tower's peak as well. I'll need to go in there by hand. And what we'll want to do especially is like hit the sides the most, so that they kind of disappear into it all. So I might just do, after this I might do just an extra pass on the very edge. With just that soft tool. Maybe I should have left like the mountain and it's fine. Anyways, let's hit the very side here, because we want to eventually make sure that this sort of all just disappears. This this coastline I created is gonna go away. So good job. Good job, me. I think we want to do one more pass over the whole thing. Oops. And then I need to disappear the edges. I didn't add any rivers to this continent. Should have done some rivers. But I can, well, it's underwater, so I can kind of fake them in after the fact here. This is why we couldn't have those harsh mask effects, because I needed to make this go way into the ocean. Within the continent, I don't know if I like the harsh lines between those colors either. There we go. Then we want to go around here and do some details. Might bring out the river right here. Sure was a river. I'm sort of just dirtying this up. Because this whole place would be flooded, basically. And now that I'm looking at it, it seems like it's still a little bit too bright. Like you can see stuff a little bit too well. So let's just give it a pass through here. One more. That's really disappearing into the ocean here. Yeah, that kind of works. Now, I'm feeling like the surrounding island should actually, or continent should actually be soft on the side here as well, which I can't do with this. I'm gonna just clear them and I'll just clear them and I'll do it all in the background. Something pretty simple like that. All right, let's create some quick terrain around here. Volcano's always cool. Let's put down one over there. Oh wait a minute, this is the flat. There is in the mountains they have these. Do some green mountains over here. One small mountain there. Then, this forest is going to be on this island. All around this, I could be using the area tool to make this a little bit more... Actually, it becomes better looking than just a circle. Break that down a little bit there. Break it up. And this could actually use this could use a river, which would be a lighter shade of blue. Which kind of now spills in there, doesn't quite work out as intended. I want jungle trees on one of these islands. This will be Jungle Tree Island. Not in the ocean, please. Then this place is going to be needing some dead trees around the volcano. We're going to need to turn this into wasteland, which is... I could use that, or I could use this. I think I'll use this. Give it some wasteland texture around here. And it could become green on the edges, it's fine. Though maybe not green, maybe something... like this one. At least on the sides. The wasteland. Some pretty wild texturing here and there. And then a river of lava. Starting from the back. A bit too red. too much red. Maybe a bit too thick of a river. Let's try a smaller size here. Let's do like these coming together. So we'll do some sand here, so we can do a little desert area. And then we can start slapping down some settlements. Orcs over here. I used that one already. Did I use this one? Nope. Use them all. This might be like a port area there. Human castle. Another human castle. Keep. A tower. Farms. Who's farming? I wanted to actually add some forest there. Let's put the farm down there. I wanted to put down the swamp trees are down here. By the Green Mountains. We had some human settlements over here. Did I put the human capital down? No. That'll be right there. And desert buildings. That's huge. Too big. Way too big. There we go. I feel like what this really just needs now is the Need to add some grass texture here and there just to dirty it up again. Give it a bit of texturing. So it doesn't seem so flat. Maybe the dirt. All right, and then the final piece is they don't have a vignette over here, do they? No. It's unfortunate. But a tilt shift could work. So we could do a radial tilt shift, which, well, a bit less harsh. So blur size down, basically. So it kind of blurs the edges. We're not too interested in those. No, wait, that's angle. Blur size, I want to look at this width here. I want this width to be basically like maximized like this. And then just pull down on the blur size until it looks nice. Which might be something like that. Try the silver frame, maybe. Hello? Oh, it still says under the blur. I was hoping it was above it. Nope. In that case, the blur goes on 4. But we'll also turn it off for now, so it's easier to work. I really wish these frames came in just like the right size already. Do I even want to use these? Because I'd love to just like place down the side in one instead of having to click them down all. I'm wondering if I want to even include these pieces. If we just have the frames kind of come off like this. I need to place this much better to begin with. There we go. Which is the frame? Nope. Definitely not the frame. Hold on. Selection is gonna be layer 5. Thank you. I feel like there's a bit too much like brightness everywhere. This doesn't get quite the focus it should be. I think I want to use this after all. We'll bite into this. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Maybe I'll work on it later again. So this was 26. There we go. 2 maps. I don't know about anything else right now. There's a lot I don't have that much of an idea for right now. In Forgotten Paradise, I have that idea, but I don't really feel like working on it right now, so... Yeah, I think that's gonna be it then. That'll be it for today. So, thank you for this, and I will see you all next time. Bye!